Dudes and dudettes, what is good? It's your boy VT, and today we are talking about Top Gun Maverick. And this movie was amazing. So Top Gun Maverick is a sequel to the 1980s movie Top Gun, starring Tom Cruise. And this movie was an absolute blast. If you love aviation or planes in general, you will love this movie. Hell, you don't even need to worry about that. This is just an action-filled movie with a great story, with great characters that you just absolutely love. So the movie's basically about Pete Mitchell, call sign Maverick. If you remember him from the first movie, he was the main character of the movie, so of course you remember him. So basically, he returns to Top Gun, and this time as an instructor, trying to prepare a new group, or not a new group rather, these are some Top Gun graduates at the top of the class, some of the best pilots in Top Gun, some of the best pilots in all the Navy. He's trying to train them for a mission that has a low chance of success in the first place, and then even lower chance of coming back alive. So his duty is basically to train this, and when you think about it, the first movie was basically all meant just to set up this one movie. We see so many parallels. We see a character called Hangman with call sign Hangman. He literally feels like a young Maverick. He literally feels like a young Pete Mitchell and how rash he was back then, but at the same time a little more wiser than he was. He just feels like an amazing character and you love watching him. And aside from Hangman, there's a bunch of other new characters. Like there's one guy named Bob and his call sign is Bob, which is absolutely funny to watch. And then there's a bunch of other characters with different call signs like Phoenix. Like there's a bunch of different people who you introduce to who don't really play a major part, but they're there to like reflect on how Maverick's teachings go. And then there's also Rooster. He is Goose's son. If you remember Goose, everything is about Goose's son and Maverick in this movie, just like how Goose and Maverick had their entire bond relationship that we absolutely loved and that came to a tragic end because of Maverick's reckless flying in Top Gun. And now we're just seeing that impact reflect back on Maverick in this movie, and everything is basically all about Maverick reflecting on his actions and trying to grow and be better with Rooster, Goose's son, and trying to protect Rooster, trying to train him to be the best pilot he can. And you just absolutely love Rooster and Maverick's entire relationship here, the entire dynamic. You love to see how Rooster sort of grows hating him, and it's not even so much that he hates him for killing his father. He hates him more for pulling his papers and delaying him from becoming a pilot himself. So you just love this entire dynamic between the two characters and how they bond and grow along one side another. The other characters just feel more like sidelined, not counting Hangman, but like the other pilots in this school feel more like sidelined and are just a reflection of Maverick's teachings. You see Maverick trying to actually teach them to be a little more reckless and to just do, not think. His entire mantra, if you will, that's his entire mental state, and he's teaching these guys to do what they have to do because he wants to make sure they survive, because these group of recruits, or not recruits, the group of Top Gun trainees that he will be training, he doesn't want to see them die. Everything about this movie is just a reflection on Goose's death and Maverick as a teacher, and you just love to see it because our reckless pilot that we all love from Top Gun is now a teacher, and that is what we're going to see here, and the impact of Goose's death on his teaching style. And of course, no one in the Navy really likes Maverick, of course, and his teaching style, except for Iceman. You love to see his return. He's I'm not going to say too much on him, but like you love to see Iceman's return. He was one of our favorite characters in the first movie. You love to see the pictures. Like honestly, all the pictures they have of like Goose and Maverick, Iceman and Maverick, and all these pictures of all our friends from the first movie. You just love to see that, and the nostalgic air it brings along with that. This movie is entirely wild, and one of my favorite aspects is the stress that it imposes on you. This entire movie is setting up to make you think that Maverick is going to die and sacrifice himself, and other times it's making you think he's going to live because he's not being sent on the mission. And like there's so much going on that's constantly getting you stressed about whether Maverick's going to die or not in this movie, and it keeps you stressed to the very end, keeping you excited, keeping you on the edge of your seat, and you truly do love it. Hell, at the end of this movie, all I wanted to do was fly a plane myself, drive a motorcycle myself. All I knew is that this movie was amazing. It got me nostalgic as hell. I loved every aspect of this movie. The action scenes, the dogfights, everything about that was wild. I watched this in 4DX, and the moving seats really helps immerse you into this movie. It was wild. I loved it. It was a really fun movie to watch. If you I don't care actually, whatever movie taste you like, you just gotta watch Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. These are some amazing movies, and the soundtrack was amazing. I wish we got to hear a lot more of Highway to the Danger Zone. I wish we got to listen to a lot more of that, but it was here, there, it was just there. I mean, it was still good. It was fun to listen to that all again, but I wish we got a lot more of that. But hey, overall, it was a really great movie. I rated it an 88%. I loved it. Y'all need to check this out. It's perfect for a date night. It's perfect to watch with your family. It's just perfect to go watch on your own. You will just love this movie. Tom Cruise killed it. The acting performances were amazing. The return of various characters, relationships, continuations, everything about this movie was amazing. The action sequences, the acting, the screenplay, the visuals, everything about it was amazing. The storyline was amazing. You just need to watch it. It's rewatchable. It's immersive. You will love it. So be sure to go check it out. And with that, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this movie. I absolutely loved it. And I want to know, did you like it? Did you watch it? What do you rate it? What are your thoughts on it? Which character is your favorite? What do you think of Maverick? And that's all I have for you guys today, so don't forget to drop a like and hit the subscribe button for more movie and show related content. I'm BT, the King of TV, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!